Be sure to tune in to World Combat Sports.
What's up, everybody? Scotty White of World Combat Sports. I'm in Newark, New Jersey. We at the round table.
Right.
Hey, fellas, introduce yourself.
No, this is Big Shot, Jakal Fitness J's all year.
June, my IG, lights out _PR.
You already know it's General Jack Gist, man. One half of Jakal Fitness.
You already know Blue Pop.
That's right, baby.
What? Did y'all hear that? What?
Next
What
one
y'all
up.
looking at, man?
Yeah, next one up, man.
Yes, sir.
No hesitation.
None. We got a big fight card tonight, man. You know, we here with World Combat Sports.
Yes,
You know, we're gonna just talk briefly about the main event, Mr. Shakur Stevenson. First off, I think he's ready. He's gonna make a statement tonight at home in Newark. You know, homecoming.
Homecoming for sure.
People are out for him right across the street at the Prudential Center. You know, we're right here at the conference table. We talking about. What's your thoughts on that, fellas?
And like you said, Shakur Stevenson in his hometown. The last time he performed on the undercard of Terrence Crawford and Amir Khan, he said he was all about doing his own thing. Now he here, headline in Newark, New Jersey. That's big for a kid like that.
Yes, sir. And he's ready, man. He's definitely ready, man. Very dominant in there, man. Salutes
Yeah.
to you, young Hal. Do your thing today,
He
man.
is ready, bro.
And shout out to your grandfather, man. He did a great job grooming him, raising him. He's primed to take over now.
Absolutely. And y'all doing it the right way. You coming back to your hometown. They showing you mass support the way it's supposed to. And the mayor came out at the Boyden Street Recreation Center and showed support too, along with Joshua Greer Jr. You know, salute to Don't Blink, Mr. ESPN.
Oh yeah, Joshua Greer. Let's touch on him, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Night Night. He
Night.
bringing
Yeah,
the
Night
pillows
Night.
out. He bringing the pillows out, man.
Hey.
Yo, like World Combat Sports said, he bought he got a customized pillow for Shakur, and he told his opponent, "Don't worry, you're gonna get yours Saturday night."
Yes.
That's classic right there.
That is classic.
man.
Yeah.
That's just like a polite warning to say you're going to sleep
Yeah, they gonna put you out.
by force.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Let's touch on Jay Prince. Is doing a great job managing both of those young guys' career, man. Like I see both of them pretty soon, you know, fighting for a world title. What's your thoughts on that, guys?
Oh yeah, they deserve it, both of them.
Yeah,
Especially he deserves it all the way too, man. You know, coming from Chicago, coming out of Chicago, you know, it's rough,
Yeah.
packed it out there,
Yes, sir.
and you know.
That's right.
And what do y'all think about Shakur Stevenson 11-0, doing it in short fashion,
Well,
you know, and making it to this level already?
I'm gonna say this, man. Like, you know, coming from a boxing background, people say it's a short thing, but the kid's been fighting worldwide forever. He was an
He was doing it in
Olympian.
the Olympics.
You know, so it's like Michael Jordan. It's like Michael Jordan, LeBron James. It's not too much that he hasn't seen. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so when they
If
say
they
it's
seem overnight to you.
a short time, it really is. And he been whooping grown men across the world forever.
Yup.
So it's like,
Yup.
it's nothing new for him. He's ready.
He's
You know,
ready.
That's my thoughts on
Just
that.
just
Yeah.
don't jump on the
You got
bandwagon.
no
If
pressure
you with
on
him,
him.
you with him.
He got no
No
pressure.
no
on him.
bandwagon.
And quiet as his cat, what stays in the gym, but he whoops on some of the top guys right
Yup.
now. That's
Yup.
world champion.
World
So
champion, yup.
That's for sure.
I think he's ready.
Very ready.
Yeah, they basically made mention of Christopher Diaz being 24-1. It might be a little bit too much, and you saw what happened then.
Yeah.
One
I
side.
was about to say that.
One side of the
One
fence,
side.
Yeah,
That's just a testament.
man.
That's just a testament of Shakur Stevens' level and his eliteness, man. You know, you don't want to say that, but it is what it is.
It is.
He's 11-0, but he's one of the elite top fighters.
He's
Smart
ranked
kid.
right now in the WBA. He's ranked number 1 and number 3 in the IBF and number 1 in the WBO. So we should see him in either lane, man, getting that shot.
Real quick.
And let's not bandwagon these records, man, because unless you know who they're facing, who their opponents were, you understand? It could be, what's my man call him? Bus Stop Bums.
Shout out to Sugar Ray Phillips.
Shout out to
man.
Sugar Ray Phillips.
Sugar Ray Phillips.
Yeah.
They could be fighting bus stop bums, guys with part-time jobs and not full-time
To
fighting.
define that, a bus stop bum is the guy that they pick up at the bus stop, and after the fight, they drop him off at the bus stop.
Yeah, don't get no point blank
With a
period.
little bit more guap.
Wow, yeah. Instead of taking the bus, he can jump on the cab.
He can jump on the cab,
You know what I mean?
For real. walking the block, he can ride the block.
Yeah.
But Josh Greer Jr., you know, out of Chicago, man, doing it big, not extensive amateur pedigree.
Yeah.
But guess what? You know, he's been excelling ever since he came on the scene. He has one blemish on his ledger, but that's just
The Cool Boy
when he
Steps,
was.
the world champion. Cool
Yeah.
Boy Steps the world champion now, so
Yep.
that's not a knock. You know, you lost to a world champ. That's not a knock in your belt
Yeah.
because the best fight the best. Somebody gotta lose. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
all these guys with the got brainwashed by that Floyd Mayweather. That's cool, but listen.
That's a brave L
At
you
the,
took,
at the
bro.
end of the day, Hagler, Leonard, all the greats, they was taking losses. And they were still elite top fighters. So a loss is no blemish. Look at Julian J. Rock Williams since we talking about
Absolutely.
losses.
And the
Absolutely.
new.
And,
Shout out
and
to
he
Swift.
was telling you all too that he was trying to find out what weight class he was going to contend in. Ever since he found that out, guess what? 17 fight win streak.
Same thing Harrison. Look at
Yeah,
Harrison.
Tony Harrison.
And
Tony
the
Harrison.
new.
Yeah, got knocked
And speaking
out
of
by-
Julian J. Rock Williams, man, salute to you for getting that victory. You know, over Jerry Hurd, which
And his home.
looked unstoppable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he said it best. He said, stop, what he said, stop hating on the fighters because they take one loss.
Yeah. Shout
They always
out.
bounce back because he said it. Everybody, all the great ones bounce
Better
back.
learn from Thurman, man. I ain't afraid to let it go.
Yeah.
If you can beat me, beat me.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah, but like, salute to Julian J. Rock, man, because you said it and you did it, man. You said you was gonna come down and be a legend, and you left
Salute
out
to-
a legend, man. You
Salute
know?
to the camp too.
Not only did he pick up
Great
one
camp.
title,
Yeah. Shout out to Coach Nassim.
unified in one
Yeah.
night.
Shout out to Coach Nassim Richardson.
With Nassim
Yeah,
Richardson.
Nassim Richardson.
Excellent job breaking it down.
When Nassim Richardson said,
Salute to
man,
the
listen, he said, J-Rock got past Swift Hurd. He said, woo. He said, because I wouldn't want to fight Swift Hurd again. You understand? You understand? So,
Yeah.
Swift Hurd still gets the ultimate salute, too, man. He's
Yeah.
still
You
a
still a
warrior,
champ.
man.
You still a
Yes,
champ.
shout out to Swift Hurd,
You
man.
still a champ.
Andre
too.
Robin, coach changing faces,
Yeah,
man.
and that's the
Respect.
You know, the whole team, Shades, Cutler,
Shades.
You know, solid guys, man. Good brothers, man.
So who else you think, you know, while we in that division, or, you know, we can go to any division right now for upcoming fights, you know, Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao. What's your assessment on that?
I think.
No drug testing, first and foremost. No drug testing.
I think that Thurman, he's hungry.
Shut the
Man. He's real hungry. He wants to make a statement. He's been wanting the big fights forever, and this is his opportunity. I don't think he's gonna let that opportunity pass by. I think he's gonna have a dominant performance to make a statement, so he can propel to a big time pay-per-view star.
So the former unified champion, you know, Keith Thurman, he used to hold the WBA and the WBO title, okay, before he went and to his hiatus. I mean the WBC and
the
WBA title.
Yeah.
Before he went on his injury hiatus. Now, Sean Porter holds his previous WBC title, and he's set to face Errol Spence unofficially. They're still working on that. But, you know, we may see Keith one-time Thurman show up to this fight with Manny Pacquiao. He might be back.
Yeah, definitely.
It's been a while since he, you know, yeah.
I think Keith's ready to make a statement, man. Like
Yeah.
a lot of dudes forgot about him. The 22-month layoff.
Yeah.
You know, he fought a tough guy, Jose Zito Lopez. He fought Canelo Alvarez.
He got a nice
You know,
back. He got a nice back.
You know,
Riverside Rocky,
Listen,
what they
yo,
call him?
he dropped the Riverside Rocky.
Yeah.
He got hurt in the 7th round. The average other fighter might have went down. He
Yeah.
weathered the storm like a true champion. Didn't go down.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the fight is history. You
For
know?
me, he took a big risk for taking that fight.
Yeah, that was a tough comeback fight.
Big risk.
It wasn't
for
a
taking
cherry.
He didn't want to come back
Yeah.
with a cherry. So
It wasn't a
Yeah.
cherry. He could have easily
He
fought.
want a soft touch.
Yeah, he could have easily found a bust stop bum with a padded up record
Yeah.
and put him to sleep. And then beat on his chest like, I'm back. This one time.
I respect him for that, though,
Yeah,
man.
me too. He
Taking
showed
that fight.
adversity.
Yeah.
He's
So
a world
hard, too,
champion.
man.
Lopez ain't no chump,
Chump,
man.
that's what I'm saying. That's
Still
what I'm
solid,
saying.
durable
Yeah.
cat, man.
Yeah, he had a good camp too with him too, man. He got Robert Garcia in the corner.
Yeah. Oh,
We-
man, shout out to Robert Garcia.
Yeah, shout out to Robert Garcia,
Yeah, yeah.
man. He
And
doing it
all
all
I
over.
remember is Jax, man.
Yeah, Robert Garcia got all those heavy hitters,
Yeah,
man.
he do.
Absolutely.
All those heavy
He got the Warriors coming out of Garcia boxing.
Turn up and tune in to World Combat Sports.
average other fighter might have went down.
Yeah.
He weathered the storm like a true champion, didn't go down,
Yep.
and then the rest of the fight is history. You
For
know?
me, he took a big risk for taking that fight.
Yeah, that was a tough comeback fight.
Big risk.
It wasn't
for
a
taking
cherry.
He didn't want to come back
Yeah.
with a cherry. So
It wasn't a
Yeah.
cherry.
Yeah.
He could have easily
He
fought.
didn't want a soft touch.
Yeah, he could have easily found a bust stop bum
Exactly.
with a padded up record
Yeah.
and put him to sleep. And then beat on his chest like, I'm back. It's one time.
I respect him for that, though.
Yeah,
man.
me too. He
Taking
showed
that fight.
adversity.
Yeah.
He's
So
a world
hard, too,
champion.
man.
Lopez ain't no chump,
Trump,
man.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Still solid, durable
Yeah.
cat, man.
Yeah, he had a good camp too with him too, man. He got Robert Garcia in his corner.
Yeah. Oh, man, shout out to Robert Garcia.
Yeah, shout out to Robert Garcia,
Yeah, yeah.
man. He
And
doing it all over.
Remember, it's Jax, man.
Yeah, Robert Garcia got all the heavy hitters,
Yeah,
man.
he do.
Absolutely.
All his heavy
He got the Warriors coming out of Garcia Boxing Academy.
Yep. You know, what do y'all think? You know, speaking of Robert Garcia, what's your assessment on the Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence display for 12 rounds? Did y'all take anything from Errol Spence not being able to stop someone like Mikey Garcia, that's a full division champ, coming up to face Errol Spence? I mean, or y'all gave him more respect for going 12 rounds?
Well, I'll give anybody respect for getting in that ring and going 12.
Yeah.
I think that leading up to that fight, it was a lot of talk about that Mikey Garcia was the smarter fighter. He was gonna, give Errol Spence a boxing lesson. So I believe Errol Spence just wanted to prove all the naysayers.
He reversed the curse.
Just show that.
He gave my man a long.
Gave him a boxing lesson, and
boxing lesson for 12 rounds.
yeah, that's all I think that was. But salute to Mikey Garcia.
Yeah,
he's
salute
a
to-
warrior.
He took
Future
him-
Hall of Famer.
Can't take nothing away from him.
Yeah.
And anybody that comes in as a
To wait-
smaller man
to come up
and
to
goes
weight
up to
class,
fight,
To
that
weight
says
class.
it all right there. Like real hard, real grit. Because it's like I said, it's a lot of these guys. We touched on that earlier. They're scared. They dare not to be
goose.
great. He dared to be great. You gotta respect that.
Yes, sir.
Do you think Mikey Garcia may think about revisiting 135? You know, to face Lomachenko.
Yes, that's
we hear the
that's
talk
a
with
big
Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez potentially, but do you think he might come back down for that big money fight?
Yeah, that's a big fight. Why not?
I don't think.
Robert Garcia told me last time out. He said he probably come down to
140. I don't think he'll go back to
Yeah, meet him at
135.
140.
He already
yeah.
went up too much.
Yeah,
For him to drop back down
meet
like
him
that
at
again.
140.
140, yeah. I would like to see him fight Regis at 140.
Yeah, Regis program. Heck
Oh,
yeah.
I would love to. I would
Y'all-
love to see that shit.
Hey, that's
I love-
a good
I-
topic. What y'all think of the Regis program?
Oh,
Ruger
yeah.
Rube, man. Fight Mikey Garcia. Fight.
Rules my dude. I like Rules.
It ain't got nothing to do with light.
Yeah,
I like how he gets down.
Okay.
Yo,
Beats.
I like how he gets
But
down.
Mikey Garcia can get down too.
Yeah.
the rule.
Mikey Garcia can get down
I'ma
too.
tell you.
I ain't taking nothing away from him,
Yo,
but the
the
Ruger is
Ruger
busy.
is a different type of animal.
I put money
Yeah,
on it
yeah.
right here, right now.
Yeah.
I'm going for Mikey Garcia.
I got Ruger
Listen,
on that, brother.
Hey, I like
I
Ruger.
got Ruger on that.
bro.
Hey, Regis Programs get that work when you
And
fight
then
Mikey
I'm
Garcia.
loving niggas. I don't see
Yo,
Ruger ain't
Ruger,
taking
let me
them
tell you,
down.
Ruger
So
got
we
that
out.
chip. Ruger got that chip
gonna
on his
get
shoulder.
that.
Yeah, he does. He
Because
does.
He
But
gonna
he got
get
that
that.
chip. Like I love fighters with that
With
chip
chip,
on their
yeah.
shoulder that had to really go
Show
down and
no
get out
mercy.
the mud.
Yeah.
You know,
And he put New Orleans on the map too,
Yeah,
man.
he
Yeah,
got
he's
that
gonna
chip
get
on
that.
his shoulder. Like he's a humble warrior.
Yep, yep.
You know, I had the
Cool.
privilege of
Yep.
meeting him. He's a
Yep.
solid,
Mom is cool,
stand-up
yep.
dude.
Yeah,
And
stand-up
that dude
dude.
can fight, man.
He can
Listen,
fight.
he can fight, and he's not going out easy.
Yeah.
Mark my word,
Fight.
Mikey Garcia,
He
Ruger
could
Rube,
fight. He could crash.
Regis Programs,
You
Mikey
know,
Garcia all day.
breaks opponents down,
Yeah,
man.
man.
He breaks them down,
He's
bro.
rough,
He
man.
breaks them
I
down,
like
bro.
him, man. I like
Yeah,
Regis,
he
man.
breaks opponents down.
That was an excellent topic right there. I would love to see that.
That'd be a nice one, 140. That'd be real nice.
That'd be a fight.
I would like to see him fight Maurice Hooker, though. I would like I would like to see what he would do with Maurice Hooker, bro.
Yeah.
I would like what he would do with Maurice Hooker.
Oh yeah, they gonna fight. If Maurice Hooker
Oh,
gets
yeah, yeah.
past
Yeah.
Jose Ramirez,
He got run, bro.
Yeah.
That kid
And
reached.
speaking of that, that's a good point, man. He got to get past Ramirez, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough fight.
Booker,
But you
Booker has to get
Hooker,
past
yeah.
Ramirez, man.
I think he is. You know
I
why?
think he will,
Yeah,
bro.
I think
I
he
think
is. You
he
know
will.
why? Because he's fighting at home, right? Maurice Hooker's another one with that chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
You know, he's always been in Earl Spencer's shadow. Everybody, when they talk about Dallas, they always overlook Maurice Hooker
Yeah.
like he's not a world champion in Dallas. He finally got his homecoming fight in Dallas. I don't think He's.
Did he
I don't think
have
we're gonna see another-
adversity his last fight against Saucedo?
Oh yeah. He got no. His last fight was against Slick Mick.
Slick Mick, yeah.
Slick Mick.
Okay, which
Upstate
fight
New
did he
York.
get dropped in?
That was a fight before that in Oklahoma.
Okay. So
So he showed that real grit.
Yeah,
he
he
got
did.
dropped and got up and got
He
the
did.
stoppage. That's impressive.
yeah, it
That's
is.
impressive.
But he's fighting the WBC champion in Ramirez, man.
Ramirez,
Don't you think
Olympian,
that
he's
presents a
an
lot more
Olympian,
danger though?
Former Olympian. Yeah, it's gonna be a fight, but Maurice Hooker's a dog, man.
And he got range too, range and height too.
Bro, that
Maurice
arm,
Hooker.
bro, you see
Yeah,
it,
he
bro.
reminds me of Tommy Hitman
Stretch
Hearn.
Armstrong.
Yeah,
He got power in
And
both hands.
And he got the
Yeah.
long arm sticks, boy.
Yeah.
He got the Stretch Armstrong
Yeah,
arms,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Extended them.
Yeah, if he gets you on the end of one of them punches, you know.
He knows how to use his jab, though. I
Oh, yeah.
give him that. For him, he's a smart person using his jab.
Mighty Mo Hooker throwing
Yeah,
them hooks, huh?
listen. Shout out to
Maurice Hooker, man.
shout out to Maurice Hooker.
Texas
Shout out to
finest.
Slick Mick. My man Slick Mick out of Gleason,
Yeah,
Don
man.
Sackler's fighter. He personally told me that body shot Maurice Hooker hit him with, he never felt pain like that in his life. He never felt pain like that in his life. So that speaks
That's
value,
gonna be a
man.
good fight too, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be a dog fight, man. I can't wait for that fight
They
at
gotta go at it,
27.
bro.
And speaking of Texas, man, you know, you had the Charlo brothers in there.
Yeah.
You know, what's your take on them coming up? You know, you had Jamel Charlo. You know, he took the L against Tony Harrison. I believe that, you know, what reared his ugly head was him sitting down on a lot of punches.
Yeah,
you know, we seen it with
yeah.
Austin Trout. It seemed like he went in there trying to outdo his brother with Austin Trout instead of just being fundamentally patient.
Yeah, being
Because
calm.
Tony was
You know,
very
he thought
fundamental.
that he was gonna
Yeah.
get
Like
that
Jerry
knockout,
Hurd
like
did.
Jerry
Yeah,
Hurd did.
Yeah.
You know,
Everybody was looking at thought, okay,
You know, he thought he was gonna get that knockout.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and he, you know,
And then he didn't
he
make
only
the-
got knocked out by Jerry Swiss Hurd and Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson,
Yeah.
yeah. And
So-
then he didn't make the adjustments during the fight. Like he should have just
He took him
started
out of his
making
playing game.
adjustments.
He was
And
expected
Derek
for that.
James was warning him too, say, "Grant, calm down,
Yeah,
calm down."
Yo, but that's not the first time he didn't listen to Derek. I believe when he fought Austin Trout,
Yeah.
he was arguing with Derek in the corner, like it's not working, it's not working. Like that's how he's just off emotions.
Yeah.
But I think the bigger brother,
Jamal,
Jamal, I think, it's time, man. You know, this is America. Everybody deserves the opportunity. He's been calling out Canelo. He's been calling out these top guys. It's time to give him his chance and see what he really has.
I would like to see him fight Danny Jacob.
Danny Jacobs going to 168.
Man,
I would have wanted to see
Danny
that
Jacobs
too.
going to 168, and after he had his two opportunities at 160,
Yeah.
it's time for the next one to come.
Yeah,
on
that's
back,
what I said.
man.
I think
He
Canelo.
he fought Triple G and he
Yeah.
fought Canelo.
Yeah.
He came up short on both, man.
Yeah, it's time to give Charlo a shot.
Yeah, we need Charlo, fresh meat, man.
He deserves an opportunity. He's been calling Canelo out for years. Let's see what he can do. If he falls, he falls. But give him his opportunity. That's what. This is America, right?
What do you think about Boo Boo performance?
Well, I thought, like Boo Boo said, he gave y'all 12 quality rounds. Now, Boo Boo, as far as his selling power, that's the point with him.
Yeah,
he has talent.
Yeah, he could fight. You know,
Southpaw slick, he has talent, but he's just unfamiliar with the
Nah,
mainstream
he don't.
boxing fans.
You know, he needs to hire a real PR team because it's me. You know,
Yeah.
you know, like that's cool and everything.
But I like how he called out freaking Canelo, though.
Yeah. He been wanting that smoke forever too.
Yeah.
He just needs a little bit more
Well,
character.
he needs to
you
know how to finish too,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he's ready. 2 fights knocked down, but no
Yeah.
finish.
Yeah.
You know, he needs to step up a little bit more to how to finish his fighters, man. When he knocks them down.
That's true words, man. I would have thought since him and Charlo have a little history, you know, they would lock up. You know what I'm saying? We haven't really heard that.
Nah, because
Because-
they both are trying to
What was
get
the guy
that?
that? What was the guy's name that he fought again?
Adams. You
Boo-
talking about
Boo-
that Boo Boo for?
Yeah. It was at Philly when Gabriel Rosado gave him a fight. Gabriel Rosado dropped him twice.
Yeah, Gabe gave him a good fight. Gabe is a war. He out in California working.
Man, he's
right
not even
now.
a hard puncher.
No,
He
he's
put him
just
down
a crafty
twice.
fighter.
He's a gamer, though.
Fighter. Yeah,
He
he's a
put him down
crafty
twice.
fighter.
That was a good fight.
Be sure to tune in to World Combat Sports.
But we was in Philly when we covered that
Yeah,
fight.
Tevin Farmer's fight. Yeah, on the card. What's your assessment? Since we have a great conversation. What's your assessment on Roy Jones, like really getting on these young fighters and saying that they need to fight one another and questioning these fighters' resumes? And
That's true, though.
Hey, I mean,
He's right.
he
He's
has
right.
eyes like we have eyes, bro. He sees
Just like he
who's
said,
great
he
and good.
promoted his own
wants to
self,
match
so he
them
could.
fights up,
He
man.
fought who he wanted to fight, or whoever called him out. He was ready to sign that paper. He never ducked nobody. He never ran from nobody.
He did
was
for
a fighter.
everybody.
And he
did.
fought everybody.
Yeah,
And he was the best middleweight in my
I've been
all
down
time.
in weight, man.
Yeah.
That's a solid assessment. That's his mentality, man.
Yeah.
Said all that hiding from one promoter, jumping to another, and you know, let the promoters pick.
Yeah.
He said, "Nah, I was my own promoter. You call my name, we fighting."
That's right.
Never lost a round in 8
Yeah,
years.
he was special, man.
He was a beast.
Yeah,
Like
he
he
was
said,
real special.
y'all must have
Man,
forgot.
Y'all must
Yeah.
have
Y'all
forgot.
must
have
Every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I know
That's
about
what I
that.
tell him every time.
Yo, Roy was special.
Hey,
boy.
yo, boy was my
Yeah, I'm
man.
gonna tell you one.
Pensacola.
I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite Roy moments. I always remember this fight, man. Vinny Pazzian. When he dropped Vinny a couple times, and then he looked at the rim.
Yeah,
Like, come on, you keep letting this go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Boy, it was good, man.
Roy-
Then he messed
Beast,
up and
bro.
tried to mimic him and
Yeah,
stuff. Come out.
yeah.
Yeah,
Roy
he was a
jumped on.
beast, man.
What
But
you think
Roy's
what he
right.
said about Errol Spence? He said he's unproven yet. You know, he hasn't.
Well, that was a harsh one because I'm gonna say
Yeah,
like
everybody was linking up to that.
I'm gonna say like as far as like fighting the other top welterweights, he's unproven, but what he did to go get his world title speaks volumes.
Yeah.
You can't take that
But
away.
Cross.
Cross.
And he beat he beat
Ocean.
Yeah.
beat one of the strongest welterweights at the time.
Yeah.
Cal Brook is physically strong.
Beat
and
him
can box.
bad.
Because if you watch that Sean Porter fight, Sean Porter's a linebacker out there.
Yeah.
He was getting tagged.
Could not
Do nothing. He
muscle
was
him
getting tagged.
around.
Yeah, he was getting tagged by
Could not muscle him
That
around.
straight right was killing
And
him.
for Earl Spence to go over there in his backyard
And
make
broke
him,
his other eye
make him
socket.
take a knee.
Broke
speaks
his
volumes.
other eye
And
socket.
broke his
Because
other eye socket.
you want-
His
It wasn't-
other one. Stop talking
It's
about
not
Triple
the
G.
same eye
opening.
socket that
Yeah.
Triple G
Triple
broke.
G did the right one.
He
Yeah.
broke
Errol Spence did the
left
left.
one.
Y'all
Okay?
go, y'all
It's
go
not the
back,
same
y'all
eye
go back and
socket,
watch
so-
that fight again, man, and watch how Cal Brook was trying to check my fam's temperature by giving them push punches.
He was getting
them mush
he-
punches
nah,
that
he-
was like,
nah.
I don't want to hit you because I don't really want you to crack me, but I
But hey, by the way, hey,
I
listen,
got
hold
it.
up.
He was
By-
giving
by
him
the-
them chocolate brownies. That's
Yeah.
his punch.
Hey,
Chocolate brownies.
But by the way, but shout out to Kel Brooks too, though,
Yeah,
bro.
Cal
That's
Brooks
another
is a
warrior
dog,
too,
man.
man.
He
He's a dog.
was.
He's a
He
fighter too.
Bro, he's a warrior. He's a warrior, man.
And it was very smart of him to take
I'ma
that
tell-
knee.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Very smart.
Very
always,
smart.
Why I always got respect for Cal Brook, right? Cal Brook gave everybody the blueprint against Triple G. Even though he lost that fight,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If he would have had power, he would have.
he was.
Yo, he
tagged
hit
Triple
Triple G
G.
with that uppercut.
Right,
Bang! He made
yeah,
Triple
yeah,
G
he,
walk
he,
like,
gave, he,
whoa.
gave, he gave Canelo Alvarez and all of them the blueprint how to beat Triple G because he was tagging him. He just couldn't keep the bigger man up off him, but he
Yeah,
gave him
because
the
Triple G
blueprint
just
down.
kept coming
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
pressure.
yeah. That's it. He couldn't keep him up off him, but he gave him the blueprint.
Yo, Triple G got a fucking chin, man.
Yeah. Oh man, speaking of that shot he hit that Rose dude with, the over the head, yo, listen, that's a deadly
Equilibrium,
punch.
man.
Yeah, oh my
Man,
God, that's a
he
deadly
got those
punch.
knuckles lined up for that
Equilibrium
punch,
shot,
man.
man.
He has a chin now. I'm just curious as what he's going to be like once the gloves are laced up for the last time with all that punishment, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I understand he's tough right now, but Jesus.
The age is catching up to him too, man.
Yeah.
And that's how the fight game is. You can get old in one night.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, Israel Vasquez,
Yeah.
man, you know, all the wars he was in and came
Yeah.
back against doctor's orders for his eye.
Yeah.
And then once he retired, he ended up losing his
His eye,
man.
yeah, yeah. They told him though, man. They told him a long time ago, stop fighting.
Yeah.
Stop fighting.
Yeah, stop
He had two
fighting.
wars there. So,
Tough ones, too.
two, back to back.
You know what? You know who we forgot to talk about? We had the round table. We discussing. It wouldn't be right if we ain't talk about the king. I'm gonna let's go out there and just put it out there. He's the king. Even though he only got one strap, he's the most feared man in boxing. Bomb Squad.
What?
Hey,
Bomb
Hey.
Squad. Listen.
hey, I got the exclusive
Yo,
video
listen,
too from
listen,
my man
yo.
for the UK.
I grew up watching Mike Tyson fight in Atlantic City all
Oh
over.
man, shit, man.
As a grown man, I got to watch Deontay Wilder fight at the Barclays numerous times over the years.
Classic ones too. Classic fights too. You know?
Deontay Wilder, man. You know, this is coming from like I'm speaking as a real fan now. Shout out to Tay Jones breaking balls.
Tay Jones, man. Shout out, man.
Yo, listen,
Golden
man.
Warrior.
Yo, that Deontay Wilder. Everybody talk about Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was ferocious. I watched Mike Tyson. I've been to his fights. That Deontay Wilder right hand is different, man.
He's doing what no heavyweight ever did.
It's different,
He's
man.
doing what no heavyweight
Yo,
ever
Mike
did.
Tyson used to break dudes down. He was like a vicious pit bull. Yo,
This dude, man.
yo, Wilder.
Wilder used to call back in the 80s, the old school atomic bombs.
Wilder is valet, man.
Yeah, man, he's parking.
He's parking you.
Yo, and we had Dominic Brazil in here. I remember at the media work that he called Wilder out. I was like, you
On the
sure?
Jack.
I was like,
Jack
you sure
channel.
about that? Yeah, he got what he was looking for.
Yeah.
Man, when Wilder's right here,
Salute the
this is my
Brazil
brother.
too, man.
That's my brother. My brother was in his phone, right? He thought it was fake. I said, nah, wait till you see the replay.
Yeah.
I said, he didn't see that right coming behind that left jab. And his soul left his body. Now, I was scared for him. He was on the ground twitching like
He got shot.
He got
That's what you heard. Oh, man down.
Shout out to the king.
Two minutes and 17 seconds.
Yeah,
it was a wrap. And you know what? Most people would be upset by a main event ending that early, but no.
Hey, it was
That
the same
was
thing.
in absolute demolition.
The third.
Thurman was the same way. Oh my
Same
God.
thing.
Yo,
So he sat down. It was over.
Yeah, that was
It
one
was
of
over.
the best
It was over.
knockouts to
I
the
couldn't
best
even
of
fucking
Vern.
sip my cup.
Yeah,
It was over.
if the ref didn't kick Ben Stavern in his face trying to get Wilder, he would have still been sleeping.
Stomping on him.
He
He
was
ain't going to stomp everyone.
Yeah, he got up and couldn't stand. Like, yeah, they had to bring
You
the stool out.
you see his legs? His legs like that. He was on the rope chilling like, yo.
That was like, man, wow.
Hey, man. We needed a heavyweight like that. It's been a long time. Long time, man.
Yeah, the Bronze Bomber doing his thing, man.
Yeah, man.
9 title defenses, a champ over 4 years, you know, and right now he's laid down all his opponents.
And that's another one.
He laid
And he's
down
not
all
scared
his
to fight
opponents.
nobody either. He even got another rematch fighting with King Kong, and King Kong was almost took his title.
Yeah, had him hurt. That shows his
so
grit.
hard.
And
Shows
it
that
shows that he's a real king warrior.
He's not a quitter. Sorry to say, he's not like Anthony Joshua.
Shout out, yo, AJ, shout out to you, man.
Sweet Caroline.
Yo, it all makes sense now, AJ, who was really ducking. Shout out to the Destroyer.
For real, Eddie Hearns and all them,
Man,
all the
he
groups,
go.
all the Facebook groups y'all
Yeah,
kicked me
man,
out
he
of,
go.
telling you about that Anthony Joshua was just
All
who he
that,
was.
I send the contract out. Yeah, you send the
shout-
contract out.
Shout out to
man.
Andrew Ruiz, man. Andrew Ruiz exposed him.
Man,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Stop saying that somebody was scared and y'all sent the contract when
Yeah,
Eddie Hearns
yeah.
signed the contract himself.
Yeah.
Joshua never signed the contract, and plus it wasn't even a legit contract in the first place.
Yeah.
But you got that John Hancock when you face Andy Ruiz though.
Yeah, they were sleeping on Andrew Ruiz. Another thing, let's touch on this. There's talks, right? There's rumors circulating around that Big Baby Miller might be Tyson Fury's next opponent.
I heard that, man.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that, guys?
I don't.
You know,
I would
I'm
like
for
to
the
see
big dog,
Big Baby
man.
Miller fight
Big
Tyson
Baby,
Fury.
man.
I don't like that matchup.
It's just certain styles match up very nice,
Right.
and I just think Tyson Fury is all bad for Jarrell Miller.
Yeah.
That's just
Why?
me.
Because of the awkward. What I said.
Absolutely, because he knows how to get to
Yeah,
12
he can
rounds,
box.
bro.
Yeah, he
I'm
can
not
box.
saying no knockout stuff or any of that, but I'm just
He
saying
can
Tyson
box,
Fury
man.
up here,
He can
Yeah, he
box.
can
He's
box.
he
smart.
can box a boring fight for 12 rounds.
Yeah.
He did it with Klitschko, man.
And you know what? I know he got laid out twice by Deontay. We're talking about the hardest hitter.
And that's crazy that you said that, because one of Big Baby's fights that we actually seen at the Garden, one of his fights that he had, they might have won 12 or 11, and Big Baby was handling his business, but his opponent was so terrible.
Turn up and tune in to World Combat Sports.
Go back there and get like 5 of them shit. What? That goddamn homemade iced tea they had.
Oh, yeah.
They wasn't playing over there, man.
For sure. Man, I was in here doing the live earlier, man. I had it pointing out there, looking at the backdrop and everything. Jimmy Lennon came in. Shout out to man, Jimmy Lennon came on my live today, man. He came in here and put that bag in the fridge.
Yeah.
So I said, hey Jimmy, you know what you got to say? I'm on live right now. He said, hey, I watched your stuff a little bit. You know, just came back from Osaka, Japan. Hello everybody, blah blah blah. Yeah, shout out to Jimmy Lennon, man.
Okay.
Real talk.
Well, another thing, what y'all think about well, I would like to see Terrence Farmer fight Jojo Diaz, man.
Look, you know what the JoJo Diaz I seen against Gary Russell Jr. I know they're not the same fighter. Okay, they're not the same fighter because every round Gary Russell turned the gas on JoJo. You know what I'm saying? Turned the gas on.
He couldn't even put his hands. He had his hands up at all times.
But to answer your question, I do believe Tevin Farmer would be much more competitive all the way past the midway point with JoJo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Tevin Farmer ain't a knockout artist. You know what I'm saying? He's slick, but he ain't a knockout artist. You know, so I mean, I thought more so. I want to see Tevin Farmer
And Tank
Davis.
Yes, exactly. Oh,
I just want to get that done and over.
Yeah, they've been brewing for like.
They building that up though, man.
What they've been building
I
it
was
up for
building
years.
it up,
Yeah,
man. Like,
it was like
we heard that with Wilder and Anthony Joshua, and Anthony Joshua ended up not holding up to the end of the bargain, dog.
I'm gonna say this, right? Shout out to Leonard Ellaby, Mayweather promotion.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Leonard
We
Ellaby.
seen you at the Wilder fight. You gotta be a man of your word now. Y'all always talk down on Tevin Farmer when he was coming up and he was calling Tevin out. He was calling Tank out. Y'all said he's a $5,000 fighter. You know, he's this. He don't have a title. He has a title now.
Yeah. What, third defense? Fourth defense?
Yeah, fifth. It's gonna be his fifth.
Fifth?
It's gonna be his fifth
Okay.
in what, 11 months?
11 months.
He's busy.
Very
He has a
active,
title.
man.
It's time, man. Leonard Ellaby, Mayweather, man. It's time, man. I know you guys don't like working with the Zone and Eddie Hearns and all that. It's time, man. The public is demanding that fight.
Yeah.
The people want to see it. Tevin and
They
Tank
wanna
definitely
see
want to
it.
fight.
Yeah.
If you go on Twitter or social media, Tank can jump out the window anytime, like, yo, if we on fight and I see you in the streets, I'm gonna fight you. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck out of that shit.
It's like, yo, they professional fighters talking like that. Let them fight now. You
Can't even go to the corner store with each other.
It's like, let them fight now, man. That fight has been brewing. That fight has been on the pot.
I swear to God, I'm gonna pop off on this. What are you talking about?
A lot of cats, man, is calling out Javante right now, man.
yeah,
You know, you got Gary Russell who was talking at the Barclays.
Yes.
He said he won't Tank, and then Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson said I want to fight Tank.
You know what it is. What happens in the gym stays in the gym. I
heard.
heard. Like I said, we touched on it early talking about Shakur, man. Shakur, like 11 fights or whatever, but he whooped on a lot of world champions.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm going to say, like, there's not for nothing. Word on the streets is Tank Davis is one of those world champions that he whooped on. So, and, you know, Tank Davis gets heavy praise.
Yeah.
You know, he's a knockout artist. He's a two-time champion now because he had the IBF. Now he got the WBA. So, hey, Shakur Stevens is the real deal, man.
Yes, sir.
They gotta, in the words of my brother Gary Russell Jr., they gotta stop treating Tank Davis like a fragile Amazon package. He's a world champion. World champions gotta fight everybody, man.
Yeah.
That's real talk, man. Real talk.
You know?
Yes, sir.
So how do y'all see this fight playing out when it ever does matriculate and happen? This fight it's another fight that's been brewing for a long time. Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez.
I see Tiffany Lopez stopping Lomachenko.
Hold on.
I see him exposing Lomachenko and stopping him.
Well, his father
And
said
doing
that.
the backflip.
Yeah, his father said that, man. His father
And doing the
said-
Fortnite
And the
dance
kick
on his ass
dance
and
on
that
him.
knockout too.
His father said
I
it.
see him stopping him. I mean,
I seen
the kid-
Teofimo in the ring twice already in Frisco and out here.
Yeah.
You know, well over there in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And I like Teofimo's confidence. I like his skill too.
he's
You
getting
know?
better and better too.
And
Yeah.
Lomachenko, he's basically put himself in such a high pedestal,
Yeah.
you know, with the eyes of the boxing public, like he can't be touched.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand, Lomachenko was stopping dudes, but check out the caliber of opponents.
Yeah.
We ain't mentioning Waters, okay?
Yeah.
You know, we're mentioning people. I can't really mention Rigondeaux either. You know, he came
Yeah,
up two weight
he
classes.
beat up a smaller guy that time.
Yeah, Linares has already been stopped before. You know,
Linares
Jose
dropped his ass.
Linares dropped him.
Linares dropped him in the 6.
Yeah,
True
dropped.
words. And then you got Jose Pedraza
Yeah.
that went 12
12
rounds
rounds.
with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And Tank Davis, he
Tank
Davis,
steamrolled.
seven rounds?
Yeah.
Steamrolled.
Steve
Yeah,
does 7 rounds.
steamrolled.
So
Now
Teofimo Lopez stepping there, man, young gun, it's gonna be issues.
He's knocking him
man,
out.
on the
He's
team,
knocking
dog.
him out.
And I think shout out to Top Rank. I think they know that. That's why they're like prolonging it because Teofimo's been wanting him for a minute, man.
They got bad blood. They can't even be in the same. They had
He
to
called
be-
him a bitch twice on camera, man.
Yeah, man. They like
I had my camera. I said, "Ooh." The whole media like, oh shoot.
They didn't like each other.
And his dad keep it 100, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lopez, well Lopez Jr., but you know his dad.
Teofimo Senior. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. That's the Brooklyn in him, man. He's a Brooklyn.
You know what it is with those people too, man? Those people who are arrogant too, man. They act like assholes too, man. Little UK people. They come over here and they act like they're on top of the world. They treat people like shit, you know?
Mhm.
You know what it is? Because it like I ain't gonna. I'm glad you touched on that because we'll always be second-class citizens to them. Because remember the British Empire, the sun never set.
But remember, they come here and we the one to get they getting that money off us.
Yeah.
They always look at us.
And that's
as
one reason why I
second-class
kind of dislike Anthony Joshua, the way he wasn't standing up for himself. Like he was talking about he was gonna shut out Deontay for talking trash. You know, he had that mentality of the UK. One thing you look at the UK, they make fighters fight beneath their national anthem. Isaac Dogbay, what flag? UK flag. All of them, freaking Dillian White, man, all of them, Derek Chisora. They might be from somewhere else, guess what? They fight in the UK.
Yeah.
You go over here to the US, you from Japan, you fight, you know,
Yeah.
Japanese,
Yeah.
you know?
Look at Earl Spence. Earl Spence is American, but he flies that Jamaican flag
Yeah.
heavy. You
Yeah.
know, it is what it is. But like I said, the UK fans, they always feel like we are second-class citizens to them because of the British Empire and that influence as the 13 colonies that we broke away from them, and you know they was the mother. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the time has changed, man.
Mother F you.
Yeah. Times has changed, man. The States is the States, man. And
States is great, man. You see that smoke, y'all?
the best
That's
fight,
right.
the
You
best
got that
yeah,
right.
yeah,
You got
yeah.
that
Steam
States
roll
is
down.
great because that paycheck is making it feel right.
and the best fighters is coming out of here right now.
Yeah.
And you thought y'all was gonna put Anthony Joshua the easy route into the pantheon of boxing. No, it ain't that easy. We see that all the time over here.
Rock
Yeah.
in the sleep.
What y'all think about Anthony Yard fighting Coleman Crush?
Yo, listen, that's gonna be a good
It's gonna be a
test.
good fight.
Shout out to Anthony
Yeah,
Yard.
shout out to
Yeah, shout out to
y'all.
y'all.
Lions in the camp. He
Lions in the camp.
Lions in the camp. You know that's a great fight, man. Because,
Body work.
I see
Because,
Yard exposing him.
yeah, you know what I see it as the old wolf passing the guard to the new wolf. Anthony Yardy is a young, unproven fighter, but he's a strong fighter. Kovalov is an old vet, war-tested. You know, shout out to the great, man. Andre Ward took a lot out of him, man. And then my man down there, Sullivan Barrera, really took a lot out of him too. So he's real chinny. I think Anthony Yardy, if he goes in there, prepares right, he could make a big splash, a big statement, because that boy is powerful, man.
Oh, yeah, he's strong.
He's
He's strong,
powerful,
man.
man.
See what
And
he
shout
did?
out to Donna Stevenson too, man. I'm glad to see him
Yeah,
back
yeah,
from his injury, man. You know what
Shout
I'm
out
saying?
Star Stevenson. Shout out to Zab Judah
Yeah,
too.
shout out to Zab.
Yeah,
Judah.
shout out to the man Zab, man.
Yeah,
Always
Brooklyn,
cool
you know
people,
what I mean?
man.
Yeah, man. Zab, my boy,
Boy,
man.
Yeah, man.
Shout
Good
out
to
to
see
Zab,
you. Good to
man.
see you getting back together, Zab.
Thank God everything's alright, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Y'all got any final words, fellas? You know what I'm saying?
First off, I just want to thank World Combat Sports
Yeah.
for
Mortal Kombat,
you
man.
know, sharing this big platform with us, doing this
That
great
round
round
table,
table
man.
discussion, man.
Professional boxing business going on.
And I'm just happy to be around some good, positive brothers talking boxing. And I can't wait to go enjoy these fights tonight in Newark, New Jersey. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson,
Yes, sir.
Joshua Greer Jr.
Everybody
You
in the
know,
undercard.
your Jose
Warriors,
Vargas,
man.
you know. That's
Shout
my
out,
father,
man.
shout out.
Tom Bowser.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else?
Hey, I like to appreciate the fellas who drop through, man. Every time I see them, man, they on point with their boxing and everything, and we can always chat it up and have a good, healthy boxing discussion. That's what it's about. It's plenty of media outlets out here. But to get a group of, you know, whereas men and women that talk the sport of boxing, you know what I'm saying, and it all makes sense, man. It's just good. It's all conducive, man. It's productive to what we're trying to do out here grinding.
Yeah.
So, you know, salute to all y'all, man. Salute to these cats right here, man. And putting it down out here in the grind. Because every time I stop through out here, man, they show mad love, man. I do the same. And it's always fam.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to Shakur Stevenson on the card over here representing on the main headliner in his hometown. And, you know, out of Chicago, Mr. Don't Blink, Mr. ESPN, Joshua Greer Jr.
Night.
Night.
Shout out to Jax, man. It's fast.
That's one up right there too,
Yeah.
man.
Boy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.